welcome back to another fabulous episode of In the Kitchen with Sandy. And today I'm going to share with you a recipe for, for red beans and rice. It's the concussion thing there. But I got a request for this from a girl, one of my subscribers named Cameron, and I hope I'm pronouncing your name right, but thank you so much, because now you're letting me know what I need to cook today for dinner. But this is so simple and so easy to make. Just requires just a few ingredients. And actually, it's one of these one-pot wonders that I love, and I know that you love. In here, I've got my red beans. This is the red kidney beans, and make sure that you wash them really good and drain them. And I've just threw them in my pot. Again, this is just a one-pot meal. It's going to be so amazing. But you're also going to need some chicken stock. And I've got some green peppers here, just diced. I've got some celery. I've got some kielbasa here. Lots of fresh chopped garlic. And I've got 2 chicken bouillon cubes. Some onions. This is about a medium onion cut up. And you know, that stuff kind of shrinks, so don't worry. It's not really that much. I told you about the celery, the kielbasa. Okay, in here we've got some Creole seasoning. And I've added just a little bit of extra garlic. This is the garlic powder. And we're also going to use a little bit of a couple bay leaves and a little bit of thyme, and that is all you need. And like I said, make sure your beans are washed really well. You just have to take them, put them like in a spaghetti strainer or whatever, and a colander, and then just rinse them, you know, with cool water, nice cool water. Rinse them really well. Now, if you want to soak these, some people soak dried beans overnight. You can soak them overnight. You can soak them for a couple hours, so it decreases the cooking time for your beans. I don't like to do that because I don't like to cook with beans that are all swelled up and don't look appealing to me. But anyway, one pot wonder. Watch what we're going to do here. You've already got your beans in your nice big pot here. And then you're just going to take your chicken stock and just pour it right in there. You're going to have probably about 8 cups of chicken stock. This is going to be a nice, soupy, delicious. Oh, I was lazy today and I didn't pour my chicken stock into like the measuring cups that I like to normally do. It's Sunday, partied all weekend for my birthday, and thank you all so very much for all the wonderful birthday wishes. I really appreciate them. Just amazing. Pour that in there, chicken stock, and you know what I tell you about the chicken stock? It's not really that chickeny, so that's why I like to add a few extra bouillon cubes in there. And then you're just going to take your garlic as well, throw that in there, and your celery. This is going to be so good. Everything just goes right in the pot. So simple. And we're going to make some rice with this too, but we'll do the rice once we get closer to time to pulling this off of the stove there. That, and then you're going to add your kielbasa. Some people like to use the andouille. That's really good. I've used that as well. It's a little bit more spicier. It's got like a little heat kick to it. It's really good. But today we're just using this because not everybody in my family is, you know, likes that spiciness like I do. Then you're going to throw your onions in there. I want you to look how pretty that is already in that pot. I know that looks like a lot of onions, but trust me, it's not. It's not. Look at that. Oh my goodness gracious. Throw your seasonings in there. And then you're going to add, well, now how embarrassing is that? 1 bay leaf. And just a little bit of thyme. Oh my goodness, that Creole seasoning went right up my nose. That's it. Give it a stir, and we are going to put this on the stove. We're going to bring it up to a boil. And then we're going to turn it down, and we're going to let it simmer for about 1.5 hours to 2 hours, and it's going to be delicious. I'll see you back here when it's ready. Look how beautiful that is. The rice is so simple to make. If you need to know how to make the rice, if you could use minute rice, obviously you could use minute rice, but this is the rice that you cook. And for this particular rice, it was 2 cups of water, a cup of rice. It makes like 3 cups of rice, and you just put it all in a pot together. and with like a couple tablespoons of butter, and you bring it to a boiling point, and then you turn it down to simmer and let it simmer for about 15 minutes until all the water has dissipated into the rice. So good, so amazing, so delicious. The extra bouillon adds a perfect richness to the broth. You're gonna love this, I promise you. Make sure you subscribe to my channel, you share my videos, and give me a thumbs up. I appreciate you watching. I hope you enjoyed this recipe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.